Good morning, legends. We're in the Gulf of Exmouth. Today I'm going out to shoot the humble coral trout. I want to do a catch and cook at this amazing campsite that Exmouth Tackling Camping has set up for me. So let's get in the drink, get a trout, get back in and cook up. This should be an awesome day. Well guys, first dive spot of the day. Got my little Rob Allen 1 meter gun with me. Gonna jump in the drink, see what we can find. Hopefully a nice trout. We'll have a look and see what happens. It's gonna be pretty dirty, but we'll give it a crack. It's the only way to do these things, just jump in the water and make it happen. No point complaining about the viz, just get in there and have a crack at it. Well, there we have it, our dinner. A nice Barcheek Coral Trout. He's not massive, but about 50 centimeters, so that's perfect eating size for tonight, especially just for one person. The water's super dirty, so I'm glad to be out. But there we go, first one down. There we go. Dinner's on ice. Doesn't get much better than that. Well guys, we just got back in. That wind was kicking up, so I just didn't bother filming. Right now, I'm hiding you guys out the wind behind the boat, so sorry I'm in the shadow. But what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna quickly fill it up this trout. I need to show you my camp setup. It is absolutely unreal. So we're gonna make our way through this trout quickly, using this little 6-inch Psy-Cut blade. Perfect for coral trout. You don't want anything too big for a nice trout like this. And this will make short work of this trout, I'm telling you now. Look at that. Oh. There we go. So what I just did then was made an incision along the top there, where the dorsal fins are. Dorsal fins are, and what I'm doing is just running the length of the trout down until I get to the tail. Then I'm going to go through the tail, and I'm going to start cracking back up the other side, running along that spine. Oh man, that is going to be so tasty. Looks amazing. And look at that, just like that, we have the first fillet gone. As you can see the spine the whole way down. These knives just make a beautiful job of it. So, as you can see, I've got both trout fillets off now. These knives make short work of it. I need another blade right now. So what I need to grab now The knife I need to grab to finish this off is my skinning knife. These things are phenomenal. They are my favourite knives by a mile. These are my favourite knives by a mile just because they make this so effortless. So, just got to run this down the skin. And just like that, we've got nothing but trout fillet. Skin's gone. Beautiful. That's one. There we have it, 2 beautiful coral trout fillets. That's going to be my dinner for tonight. I can't wait. So I'm just making my way back into town now after going for a quick dive. The weather went to crap pretty quick, so I'm glad I got out. But most importantly, I got out. Like, that's the thing, it doesn't matter how bad the weather is, you just sometimes got to go for it. Like, you only live once. I'm on holidays. If I don't go for a dive, well, I wasn't going to do anything. I was just going to sit at camp. So it's really important sometimes you push yourself to get out and enjoy it. And you know, the whole purpose of this holiday, I don't know what episode this will be because there's no particular order. I'm just out here shooting for 2 weeks. The whole reason I got away for 2 weeks is because I've had an incredibly stressful year. Had a lot of bad things happen, and that's life. I also experienced a lot of things this year that I never thought I'd experience in my life. I experienced a fair bit of anxiety, a lot of stress. That's just due to a few big changes in my life. And the thing about life is it's never permanent. Like, yes, I've had a bit of a rough time of late, but I'm sure in another 6 months I'll be back on top of the world. And that's the thing with life, you've got 2 mindsets. You can have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. Fixed is when you just let yourself sit in situations, go, this is shit, I accept my fate, this is what it is. And then you have a growth mindset, which is, how can I get out of this? How can I make myself better? How can I find that next opportunity? And that's how I like to live my life. So anyway, enough about that. We're going to get back to this campsite and cook up some delicious coral trout. I can't wait. It's my favourite eating fish, and it's just going to be to die for. It's a chicken in the sea. Like, let's do this. So we just rocked up back at my campsite. How good's this little setup? So mind my junk, our fridge isn't normally there, but how's this for a setup? Got a table and chairs just here. I've just opened that up. That's my whole camp kitchen. I've got crap everywhere because I just got it all out ready to cook. Camp Easy Ningaloo. They set this all up ready to go. You got everything you need, kettles, all the cooking gear. They even had oil ready for me to go. So I'm gonna cook in here. I'll show you the tent I'm staying in just there in a second. It's amazing, but let's cook this trout up quickly. Just to get the trout wraps ready, I'm just using my little 6-inch side-cut knife. It's perfect for this. So just gonna make almost like a little salsa up, just to put inside the wraps. This should be delicious. See how this avo is. It's an Exmouth avo, so I'm not expecting amazing things, but it might. Oh, it's actually really good. Look at that. That will do. There we have it. I have everything that's going to go in the wrap. I've got the spice mix, I've got the cheese, I've got the salsa and the sauce. The boys at the tackle store actually teased me because they reckon cheese costs a fortune up here. It was about $8 for the block. But anyway, let's turn this on and get the trout ready. We got that pan on. We'll just put a bit of olive oil on the bottom of the pan. That'll be perfect. Just get the trout sizzling. So I just diced up 1 fillet of the trout. I'm gonna rub some spice mix onto it. That should be good to go. Oh, listen to that. That's beautiful. So we're gonna put a few trout pieces in there. This really shouldn't take long to cook at all. Well, that's coming along nicely. It hasn't taken long at all. You can see it's already crispy. I reckon it's got Another minute left and it's done. We're ready to eat. Tomato, the avocado. Don't be afraid to use your fingers. Now let's put some delicious coral trout into it. Oh man, that's going to be the die for. And a bit of sauce to just top it off. Just a little sauce to top it off. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Let's put this wrap together. This is going to be special. Oh, there is nothing better than fresh coral trout. That is so ridiculously tasty. I can't believe how nice that is fresh. Insane, blows my mind every time. Doesn't matter how many times I have fresh coral trout, there is nothing better at all. So good. Oh, it's just amazing. Well, I'm going to finish this wrap and then I'll take you for a tour around my campsite for the week. It's pretty special. So let me show you the rest of my accommodation for the rest of this trip. I've got 8 days in this and it's bloody amazing. Let me show you around. So first of all, if you ever want to stay in one of these setups, follow these guys. They're unreal. They'll set it up in the caravan park for you. It's like 200 bucks a night or 250. It's amazing. Comes with everything. You saw the whole kitchen set up there. Now I'm going to take you inside where I'm staying for the bedroom. Hopefully there's enough light in here. So you got this king size bed, all these mats, just beautiful, so comfortable for sleeping. And I think this is night 3 in it for me and it's so comfortable. I'm just having the best time in here. So guys, that wraps up another episode. I'm just doing short lifestyle vids at the moment. I hope you're enjoying them. If you are, leave some comments telling me on what more you'd like to see and I'll keep pumping out the content, and this should last me to the end of the year and we should see some pretty amazing things.